refresh.
Refresh.
That's still the wrong one.
That's like a whole computer. You got a keyboard with it?
Nah.
In the criminal justice system.
Don't do that over here. Go do that on your channel, big dog. We ain't gonna do that over here. Alright.
You got a keyboard with it?
No, I don't have a keyboard with this one. I thought about getting it, but mainly what I use this for, so like my MacBook, it's up in my computer bag. But whenever I have my MacBook and I'm on my computer and I have this open, it'll pop up as a dual screen. So I have,
That's
you know.
why, bro. That's why. In the criminal justice system,
Don't do that.
Sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous.
Now you can read the chat from here. I got this one right here.
I mean, I got my phone. I'll give you more views. You know what I'm saying?
Travis Kinley did have his Wi-Fi on, and I had mine off. So 5G is not necessarily strong where I'm at, even though it lasted till Travis got here.
It really had nothing to do with me. Literally nothing.
It lasted until Travis got here. But as soon as Travis got here, then I had to turn my Wi-Fi on.
Was your Wi-Fi on prior to me coming in here?
It wasn't. I said that.
I feel like this relationship is built upon the blame game.
Did you turn your Wi-Fi back on?
No.
Good. Keep it off. It'll cut out again.
What's going on, everybody? Trucker Rob, where you at, bro?
That's what I need to know. Let's see. Live chat.
Oh, I'm just gonna turn my phone on.
Judith says she doesn't care for you.
Who?
Judith Oxman.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, Judith, I appreciate the shout out.
Life of Rye.
I'm not gonna throw no shade or nothing. You know, we throwing shade in here. Life of Rye in the house. What's going on, man?
That's what we need to get back on.
I know,
video.
man. Life of Rye need to get on StreamYard. That's what Life of Rye need to do.
Man.
That's what Life of Rye need to do. Highway Alley, how you doing?
I'm catching up. Akatel. What's Akatel?
Is Ben here?
Ben? No.
Okay, Ben.
Sorry, we're reading his comments too on his videos. Highway Alley, what's going on? Even though you just said it, sorry. Val, what's going on? Look, hometown, what's going on? Well, not hometown, but what's going on? A-town, you feel me? Imp Hopper, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing, dude? Good to see you. Man, I can't believe Life of Rye is in here. That's crazy. Kentucky. Oh, Trucker Rob got a StreamYard account.
Oh, snap.
Look, I wish you would have told us. I would have pulled up StreamYard on my computer.
I know. We need to throw Trucker Rob on.
Dang, that's going to be tight. I'm not starting a third live. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to get with you, Trucker Rob. We're going to work something out. Let's see. Volvo Nation, you feel me? Volvo gang out here.
I'm in here checking my notifications.
What?
Prime Rebels.
Prime Rebels. I don't know about Prime Rebels. Maybe like Prime Abandoners.
Prime, I don't know. I don't know what the word would should be. It's not abandonment.
No, we didn't abandon Prime.
Yeah, it's more like just.
Well, you abandoned Prime because you turned your truck in. I stole my truck from Prime.
Abandonment is leaving my truck in the truck stop.
Oh, you right. You did it the right way.
I took it back. You know what I'm saying?
We're not Prime Rebels. We are another term. I'm gonna think about that term.
We are Landstar rookies. See how I took that negative reinforcement and turned it positive?
What's this weed business?
Oh!
You don't even rookie around here. Look,
we are Landstar rookies.
Doing good, getting ready to roll when I get my time back. That's awesome, man. I hope you be safe out there whenever you do get your time back. It's good that I appreciate you for checking in on me, buddy. Been a while. We have a lot to catch up on. I know. Hopefully you still got the same number. But if you don't, I still have the same number, so text me.
Oh. You know I ain't got no YouTube premium.
Bro, is that ads?
Yeah.
Bro, that is wild.
Anybody out here?
You are a content creator. You got YouTube
anybody
regular?
out here paying for no YouTube premium?
You got YouTube regular?
Yes, sir.
You watching the whole ad too. You know, I appreciate that.
Oh no, I'll be skipping them things. You put skippable and unskippable ads on there.
I don't put non-skippable ads in my video.
I would just like to know why Judith does not care for Travis Kinley.
I'm sorry, this is not a Travis Kinley stream.
I'm just curious.
That's not what we doing here.
I'm just curious, Judith. Just like
well, drop a comment over at youtube.com/c/Travis Kinley.
Bro, you know you don't have to put the C on there, right?
No.
You've been saying that since the first time you ever quoted my doggone link on the internet.
For real? You don't got to put this.
If you type youtube.com/Travis Kinley lives, it's gonna take you there every single time.
For real?
Every single time.
Dog, all my links I've been putting /C.
You ain't got to though.
And I just found something out. How long has it been like that?
Forever.
Wow.
since the first time you said it.
Man, why did you ever tell me? Yeah, you probably did, yeah.
Once or twice.
Prime graduates. I like prime graduates.
But I didn't want to use the word graduate.
Graduates is a little, well, I mean, it is a school.
Then I graduated a long time before I...
Well, yeah. I guess graduate's not a good word either. Let me see. I just created it. Got to get my ankles checked.
Who's that? Trucker Rock? How did I know? How did I know?
Oh, did you see my new shoes at the door?
No.
I did. Go check them new shoes.
I did see
Travis
them.
is always on his channel talking about something. Oh, this is my Landstar money shoes.
I mean, Marcio.
Rubio.
He took a picture of you in the aisle.
Yeah, I got the group chat.
You got it? Oh, okay.
I was laughing. I was talking to the rep, and it popped up on my watch, and I seen the picture. I'm like, Marcel, you be doing me so wrong, dog.
Yeah, that's funny.
Man, let me catch up on these comments real quick.
Which comment you on?
Prime graduates, y'all evolved, prime evolvers. No, that's not. No. We gonna get that. We gonna get that together. Any thoughts on Dia video about him and Dab approval of service failures for not putting locks on their trailer? I have a very quick thought about it. I have two quick thoughts about it. One, we drive for Landstar. Number two,
you got some water?
Yeah, it's in the fridge. Can you act like you've been in here before?
I don't know how to open it. What side is it open from? Oh yeah, you got this all.
Oh, give yourself a concussion. Two, people should be putting locks on trailers in the first place. They taught that in orientation.
Come on.
For as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
So anyone who has a gripe of, oh, why are we getting service failures now, are people who don't lock their trailers and should be getting service failures. So it's a policy that was already in place at Prime. So that's my thought process on it. If you have a problem with putting a lock on a trailer, you probably don't need to work for Prime.
Come on, somebody.
Or you deserve that service failure. Completely up to you. But the fact that they I didn't watch the video, but the fact that they put service failures on for that offense goes to show that people don't lock their trailers like they tell you in orientation. Literally day one of orientation is, hey, Prime security, they come up on the podium and talk in front of the class talking about, hey, put a lock on your trailers. Just put a lock on your trailer. When I came to Landstar didn't have to tell me to put a lock on my trailer. I put a lock on my trailer because I don't want nothing that I don't know going in my trailer.
Come on, somebody.
It's as simple as that.
What's going on, Hopper? I just saw your comment.
Where you been at?
I scrolled up a little bit, scroll back down.
Good God. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. So thoughts on the video? No. Thoughts on the policy? It's a policy that's been there since I was there. I started at Prime 3 years ago.
I just want you to know I agree with you.
Okay, I appreciate that. You know, you're a real moderator just sitting there reading bottles of water.
Ice cold. Oh, Val the trucking goddess said your locks are growing with the hearts on the eyes.
They are.
Oh.
I was like, they are.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I appreciate it, Val. Check the growth. Check the growth. Thank you. It's about time for me to get my hair retwisted.
Yeah, she's talking about new growth, big dog. She's talking about new growth.
Anyway. Look, Kev said you drop Prime like a bad habit.
He wanted to talk, ain't he? He wanted to talk. Shoot.
Don't be doing my boy Kev like that.
Boy, he went straight from the house to Springfield.
Sorry to say the only Volvo I ever drove didn't last so long. Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah. Old
Prime
pig
getting
leg.
Oh yeah, I heard Prime is getting 150 new peg leg.
That's who said that.
Oh,
Pig leg.
Prime getting, yeah, I heard about Prime getting 150 new Volvos. There's one of them still on the road. One of them just got on the road, I think. I saw it recently. Hopper has been a long while. Volvo is a nice truck. I cannot complain. I really love my truck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. Waiting on a TNT trainer to get a release truck so we can get back on the road. Wish you two were still here, but I understand you went on to greener pastures. I'm finna lie, big dog.
About what?
Ain't no greener pastures over here. Don't come over here taking my lane.
Oh.
Ain't no greener pastures over here.
Yeah, nothing's going on over here.
It's just regular freight.
Pretty much the same.
Me and Prime drivers make this, or we and Prime drivers make the same money.
$1.52 a mile.
Don't let these folk lie to you.
Except hazmat will be about $1.38.
$1.38 on a good day. Got to be going northeast for $1.38.
It's rough. Ramen noodles.
I couldn't even.
Dollar General toothbrushes.
Look, you can't say ramen noodles and then drinking essential water on camera. It was a gift, actually.
Stole it. Oh.
Stole it.
Stole it.
Prime alumni crazy bags is. I'm not gonna say it out loud. I
don't know. Judith throwing
That's
shade tonight.
rough,
Judith,
man.
you're throwing shade tonight, straight up. You may not like me, but you don't like everybody except him.
Man.
You throwing shade tonight.
No, she don't like me either.
She on your live.
Yeah.
At least she supports you.
No, she definitely,
I guess
definitely does.
keep
but-
your haters close.
Yeah.
Eh, but you know, you throwing shade, Judith. I mean, we got 24 people in the room. Can
Dang.
everybody smash the like button for us, please? Just trying to help the
Oh.
algorithms. Trying to help the algorithms.
You are a good moderator, and,
Yeah.
and you doing it live. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, straight up.
That's wild.
Hey, listen, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat. We'll make sure they get viewed. And thanks for being here tonight. You can continue.
I am perplexed right now.
That's why you gave me the blue wrench, right?
Yeah, but you ain't even use you talking to the
Oh, we got a motor question. I like motor questions.
motor question.
Engine question.
Hold
motor
on.
question.
Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else for our speed read through all this stuff.
Yeah, my bad. I'll be like,
Life of Ride, we miss you too, man. We ain't lie. JL saying I gotta read comments before I read it out loud.
I know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you do be working for JB. What?
I'm reading comments.
Why are you rubbing on me though?
I'm responding to the comment without cutting you off while you're talking. So
I just don't like you rubbing on me.
stop.
I need some context.
Stop
Hold on,
it,
Am I
please.
about to catch up to?
Yeah, you're probably close.
Oh, am I wearing Landstar? Oh yeah, I'm wearing
Yeah,
a Landstar
see?
jacket. Is that why you're rubbing on me?
Yes,
Dude, you gotta
Just-
say something, man.
Just-
Dang, get off me,
That
man.
was weird. I give you that.
Man,
That
get
was
off me,
weird.
cuz.
Oh man,
okay.
life of ride, drinking and chilling.
I
and
know,
stuff.
man. And you drinking rye whiskey.
Man,
Life of ride, drinking rye.
life of ride, drinking ride,
That's crazy.
boys.
Let's see. I love my
What?
Volvo. Yeah, see, Volvos are in there. I consider getting a Volvo. Question is, will they still be available next year when my lease is up? Probably. Is your Volvo with an ISX? No, I have a Volvo motor in mine.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah. I got a Volvo D13 in mine.
I actually have never seen a Volvo for sale with an ISX. I haven't seen many Volvos in person, but I've seen a ton of Volvos for sale.
I've seen one.
I mean, like you can
You
like
gotta stop doing that.
my bad. Like think about the difference between Volvo or like Peterbilt. You see a ton of 579s ISX.
Yeah, with ISX with the Cummins, yeah.
but not nearly as many Volvo.
I like out of all the Volvos that I normally see, they normally have the same engine I do. Okay, from Sam's Club. All right?
Just keep going.
I can't do nothing out here. Officer Rob out here giving out all the lanes for free. Hey, that's between JB Hunt and Rob. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard, so that's why I'm hurrying to get there like next week. You feel me? Do y'all still reach down and punch in your code to start the truck? Oh, that's a question for me. No.
That is definitely a question for you.
No.
He does still have the little thing though.
I do still have the keypad on my truck. I've been thinking, you know what? I've been thinking about plugging that thing back in.
Why?
I don't have a reason why.
And actually turning it on?
Yeah. I still remember the code.
Dude, just let somebody steal the truck.
Why? Why was that? Why was that? How did we get here? What was that?
You talk about plugging it back in. I mean, think about it. Doesn't insurance pays out on actual fair market value? You have Gallagher? They pay out on fair market value.
They pay out on, oh yeah, for thefts they do. First of all, I definitely can't get my truck stolen now. It's
I'm
recorded.
just saying.
Oh my God,
they have to
bro.
prove you stole it or you conspired to have it stolen.
I can't do nothing now. I got to have my truck now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Even if by happenstance someone stole my truck tomorrow, I can't even file a claim. It's gonna seem like premeditated.
Unless it's on camera. If they got a camera in the truck stop parking lot.
Well, I can access my camera from the internet, so they can see it wasn't me who stole it.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to create ideas.
You creating wrong ideas.
That water was
Garcia
good,
Motor
man.
Freight. I saw your super chat. I've been meaning to mention it.
Thank you for the super chat, man.
You better not throw that.
I made it.
Okay, all right, I'll give you that.
I'm a baller.
Travis done took my live over.
I didn't do anything. I'm
That's
just
what it
moderating.
says.
I'm just moderating.
Are you?
Thank you for the super chat, Garcia Motor Freight. By the way, thank everybody for being here. We have 28 people on the live tonight. Will you please smash the like button? And again, thank you for being here tonight.
Take it away.
Yeah. Back to you.
God. Will either of you ride skateboards? I actually do. I ride skateboards on my home. The correct term, I ride longboards when I'm at home. So not skateboards. But yes, I do.
I used to skateboard, don't skateboard anymore. Got too old. Can't hurt myself no more.
No TK. No 10 count.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
We ain't doing that.
Hey man,
never
you're
again.
supporting the live.
I mean, you are. I mean, I
Yep.
appreciate it. God.
Oh, what's up with the next comment?
What do you do? Can you detail your experience with shower series? Yeah.
Put them on my feet.
Put them on my feet. Every truck
And
stop
walk on
shower.
them mugs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like putting on regular shoes at this point.
Very good question, Judith. Thank you.
Compared to Prime, I'm working for the free over here.
Hold on, is that good or bad?
If he's comparing to Prime and he working for free,
You
You in a bad spot.
dog. You didn't go back to Prime, though.
you ain't learned nothing at
Working
Prime.
for free.
Oh my God, I'll be coming to Landstar soon. Maybe we can cross paths. Just not in the restroom. Yeah.
Killing your customs. Okay,
So,
the
I
reason
saw
I
you-
did that is because the young folks always be taking bathroom pictures, right?
Why would you ask me that?
I don't know.
Do I look young to you?
So the young folks always be taking bathroom pictures on social media. So I was like, let's do a little bathroom short.
Embarrassing me. Killing the Customs, you commented on one of my videos. I think you commented on my last video. And, oh, check that out.
Wow.
Activity, dog. I told you I exercised today.
Good job, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Very
I walked
good
like
job.
4.5 miles.
Very good job.
Okay, I'm done with you.
No, seriously.
I know, I appreciate it.
Just trying to be encouraged.
Killing Customs, I do plan on responding to your comment. I do hope we do cross paths, not in the restroom. I definitely look forward to you coming to Landstar. My email is in the description of the video. If you have any questions, let me know. Shoot me an email. I need to check that email. Now think about it. It's been a good week. Shoot
Dude.
me an email, and I will check. What?
How do you smash the like button?
You gotta close the live chat,
Oh, bet. All right.
and then click live chat. Nope. Live
Yeah.
chat. Now
My bad.
on here,
I'm new to YouTube, y'all.
right? So on live chat, you see how it says top chat?
Yeah.
So it'll only show people who comment.
A lot.
Yeah, on my other videos prior to this one. So you gotta click here and click live chat so you see all the messages.
Oh, bro, you real behind, dog.
I know.
I thought you was behind. You real
You
behind.
keep talking to me.
All right. We gotta go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bags is a cool dude. I've talked to Crazy Bags quite often, actually.
Same.
I think he's a cool dude, honestly. I wouldn't call him the term that a person used earlier this stream, but I think he's a good person, actually. Or I think he's a good person to talk to. I don't know if he's a good person. We haven't talked that much. Dang, can you win? First of all,
Bro, I'm
still in my
33
20s.
years old.
I'm still in my 20s, you
Yo,
know?
Judith, I am 33 years old. So you must be 14. That's what's going on.
I'm not even 30.
Judith is young.
Hold on, I gotta get through these comments.
All right. Because that joke shocked me when I read it. I told you I'd just be scrolling.
I know you got to hold up a second. Bill Deacon, just trucking, had a Volvo with an ISX.
I thought that was cool.
The one Volvo I saw for sale was his.
Yeah, I thought
you
that
don't
was cool.
see Volvos with ISX engines a lot.
Not that often at all.
Not saying that they're not out there, but they're just not for sale. Used, I guess. I mean, I don't see them a lot for sale. I'm trying to touch her. It's not for the free, it's for the fee. Hey, you got that from Chasing Mr. Hamilton. That's one of his phrases. Cat C15 thoughts? None. I have no thoughts on Caterpillar C15. I don't drive one. Oh, that's you. Is that you?
Yes, that's me.
Go for it.
That's me. Peg leg.
Catch
The C15, depending on which one you get. If you are not familiar, the twin turbo one, the ACERT motor, is known to not be as reliable. But if you get like a 6NZ or 3406 or something of that nature, single turbo, then you are in the money. I like it. Pulls great. Sounds really awesome. I hear it's kind of like a Toyota, you know, as far as reliability. Like, stuff will happen to the externals and everything, but as long as you just keep fluids in it, you know, get a rebuild every 1,000,000 miles or so whenever you need it, say it'll run for a while. Mine has 2,000,000 miles, 2,010,000 miles on my C15.
Good. All right. Cool. Where was I at?
Yeah,
Life of Rye. I cannot
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
you tore your ACL,
yeah,
medical meniscus, and MCL.
that would be medial meniscus, but
What did I say? Medical meniscus? Maybe it was a typo. It's supposed to be medical.
it says medial.
Yeah, but what if it's a typo?
What if medical meniscus is not an actual body part?
What if medial meniscus is not an actual body part?
Google, or just
Mm.
move on.
We just gonna move on. Eli Rivera, what's going on, man? All is well. I guess I'm assuming on both of our parts if he's sitting in my
Thanks,
my truck. Let's see. Have we been drinking? No.
No,
We have not been drinking. We are clearly on a truck. We have not been drinking.
that would be cool though, wouldn't it?
That would be illegal.
But it'd be cool if we weren't here, if we were somewhere else.
Oh yeah, if we were
I'm
in
not
a
gonna
hotel.
lie, I did think about asking you if you wanted to doggone get a room. There's a hotel right over.
You know it's a wet county across the street.
I was like, I should text him and text old boy next to you, make sure like, yo, I'm thinking about going over there.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we can't do that. We can't do that. We got to keep.
But if we lie tomorrow
Hey,
and it don't look like we in a truck,
just know.
just know. It's all the popping.
Dog.
I was definitely thinking about that.
I thought about it earlier this week. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyway, let me catch you back up. No, he's in the bathroom. You don't want to see that. When I asked about skateboards, I meant driving flatbed. No.
Oh, nope. Never did that.
No, I was going step deck. Unfortunately, due to like I was saying on my last live a second ago for Travis got here, I had to put that on pause for a good reason. So unfortunately, my skateboard dreams right now are on hold. It is for a good reason. He's gonna drink all my water, man.
Well, I'm about to go to the bathroom after a while.
You about to drink me out of the house and home, my boy. Hey, pass me that then, though.
Yeah, look, I open yours for you, cuz. You don't want no Gatorade, do you?
Nah,
You good on the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Where the rest of them go?
In the top, in the storage.
In the storage.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't like cooling the entire thing. That means I don't have no fridge space.
Okay, we not that far.
You guys are back at Prime for orientation? No.
No, absolutely not. But if I have a chance to make it through Springfield, I definitely will. I miss y'all around there.
How much is the rental fee for a dry van trailer at Landstar? On paper, there is no rental fee to use a dry van trailer. The unofficial answer is worked out in your percentage that's taken from Landstar.
Yeah, it is either 7% or 8% of the load. I tried to look in my photos just now, but it's in my Google photos, and if it's in my Google, 7, and the agent gets 8. I know it's 7 and 8, and it's trailer and agent. I just never remember which way that goes.
Yeah, the trailer is 7%. Because if you have your own trailer Landstar, you get 72% of the line haul. For a dry van using Landstar trailer, you get 65% of the line haul.
So it's 7% of line haul.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the 17 people who decided to smash the like button.
I'm not cutting my hair.
And the other 17 people who are in.
All right, Hopper, drive safe, brother.
In the room now. Thanks for being here, Hopper. We love you.
I'm working for the free just post video tires. Did you really just post a video with that title?
Who, me?
Nah, check her out. Where you at?
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, you.
Here we go.
Yeah, right there.
Oh,
dang.
I should have stayed at Prime.
I want to go watch that.
You want me to play it while we talk?
No.
It's not. It won't mess with the copyright.
No, it's not.
It's
Copyright.
not monetized.
No, because we want to see it, so we're gonna go watch it. And if everybody else wants to see it,
I
here,
bet. Hey, Trucker Rob, we're gonna watch that video as soon as we turn this off. We're gonna put it on the TV, sit back and chill.
For those of y'all at Prime looking to leave Prime and you want to know if something is right and or wrong about leaving Prime, you can go to Trucker Rob's channel and click on the video titled "I Should Have Stayed at Prime."
Life awry, man. I'm going to check my
It is medical, yeah. So
medial.
He did it. Golly. You ain't gotta do that.
I got your number, man.
Hamstring to replace the AC.
I got your number, man. Gosh, I know, man. Whew. What were you doing, man? You playing sports or something, man? Golly, dude, you need to be careful. You know you kind of swole anyway. He probably working out.
Probably working out. You know what?
Playing football at the house.
You know what?
Time.
Nah, it was working
playing
out.
Around. For real?
I guarantee you it's just working out. Because,
you hurt yourself in the gym.
Because I've worked out with that man before. And
I remember you said that.
Yeah. I didn't do nothing that night. It was...
Yeah. Dang. That's crazy.
You know what? Life Ride, just tell us right now. Did it happen in the gym? That's what I want to know.
Life for is also awesome. If you're in here, you see Life for you should check out his channel. Really awesome guy. He hurt right now, so give him some time. Maybe he'll do like some a video from the medical ward,
The house.
the medical ward. That's basically what I just from physical therapy or something. But one time me, him, we all went out, and it was tight.
That was my second guess, right?
What did he say?
That was my second guess.
Yeah. Dang, boy, that thing must have hurt.
Oh, I wasn't on the phone with you earlier. Earlier today, I was just grabbing something from right here because I was working on my airlines.
You almost died.
I missed that step. Oh my God. I was holding on for dear life, my boy. Like, door handle, steering wheel.
No.
Feet can't touch the ground. Oh my God, I was hanging.
See?
I was like...
These Volvo steps made different, dog.
No, because I was walking out backwards. But, like, in my mind, I always hit... So you know how my steps go like this? And then that top step, and it's a lip, and it's that little gap. So in my mind, I always feel the first time my foot comes down, I always hit that gap. Because I don't feel the rest of the step on my foot. So this time, I hit the edge of the step, and I'm like, oh, that's the gap. Oh, talk about arm strength. Jesus Christ.
Highway Alley, thanks for stopping by.
Man, I appreciate it, Highway Alley. Oh, man. I hope you be safe on
Oh,
there.
wow.
For sure.
We got a good question right there. Where we at?
Eli Rivera. I'm recording that video tomorrow, actually.
Really?
Yeah. It is already in my list to record tomorrow.
So you want to wait till and I answer?
No, you go ahead and answer, and then so go ahead and answer.
I mean, it's just my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna restrict you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you one piece of my opinion. My opinion is really multifaceted, but one piece is this. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine over the phone, and he was talking about how he gets these fleet messages and, oh, make sure you do this, make sure you do that, yada, 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 yada. And he's like, sometimes he's like, well, duh, like, shouldn't all adults be responsible enough to do that? And what I told him, same thing I'm gonna tell you, is the same thing I told him. There are some people who work really well within structures and where people are managing them closely, and fleet messages and what time are you waking up, what time are you going to be at your appointment, how soon are you going to be there, what's your ETA, can you do this, can you do that. Some people work really well within that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people do not work really well with that, and there's nothing wrong with that either. The person who has a very independent mindset, and this is not a Prime thing, person who has a very independent mindset just does not work very well within mega carrier structures, because mega carriers have to treat everybody like the weakest link, which means everybody's got to get treated like a child, because we have children here, right? And
not here, but
yeah, at the mega carrier, there's people who still live with mom. It's my first job, not very responsible, my first alarm clock type thing. Micromanagement. So at Landstar, you are on your own. And for me personally, it is a relief. It's scary sometimes, but it's a relief. I just like to do it by myself. Before me left alone.
Yeah, that's kind of my answer, actually.
I feel like I just got a lot off my chest.
You did.
You know how Rob...
You got Prime PTSD,
bro, that was it. That was my Prime PTSD just now. It felt like I got a lot off my chest just now.
I actually 100% agree with your answer, and I hate to piggyback off it because I wanted to have a second opinion, but literally just the benefit of Landstar versus Prime is I don't feel like someone is standing right here all the time, and they just let me do my job. That's one of the biggest benefits. I'm not gonna lie to you. Real quick, I want to go back to Irvin Green, who trifecta yesterday at SLC. Congratulations, man. Actually, both of us have
awesome, Irvin. Actually, I remember you. Yeah, I remember your name and your profile picture.
Oh, you hope you stay safe as well. Yeah, that's really one of the benefits. I think so. To kind of like sidetrack his answer so I can create my own, just going back to that question, what's the benefit of Landstar versus Prime? My biggest thing, I was able to somewhat do it at Prime, but I can do it anytime I feel like it at Landstar. Is if I want to go to a certain city or a certain state or a certain area, I literally can just hop on the board and go. I could semi do it with load choice, and obviously I can ask my fleet manager, and it's more like the response of we'll start working you that way versus booked. All right, I'm on the way. It's really just the end of a thread, like the end of a chain. Like you're literally just taking out the middleman. Like, hey,
how about this one? I'll let sales know.
Yeah. Like why?
Why we can't just go over there?
I'm like, I can just go.
Yeah.
And then y'all just deal with it when I get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the biggest thing.
Really? Cool. Does it work on my phone?
No, it does not.
Oh.
No. Alright.
The money is cool and everything, but you can find money a lot of places. Another thing I like about can I do one more?
Keep it short.
Another thing I like about Landstar is their network. Same thing I like about Prime. They've been in business so long. Their reputation is strong in the community, the country. So their network is vast. I like that being here.
Real quick, if you guys didn't know, Travis Kinley has a podcast. I personally listen to it on Spotify. Travis,
I just dislike your old live.
That's crazy. Why would you?
Yeah,
Is it
thank
Travis,
you for the plug.
Travis in the mic or Travis Kinley in the mic?
So Kinley in the mic, just Kinley in the mic.
Okay.
You can either go to traviskinleylives.buzzsprout.com. That's traviskinleylives.buzzsprout.com, or type Kinley in the mic in your Google search, podcast search. Check out the podcast.
Can you stop pressing stuff?
This is cool.
Thanks.
All right.
God, you're a child.
He's got such cool tech things in here.
Let's see. I am going to keep my locks peg leg. Trust me. Another new choice. I really hate ETA questions, but that was one of my biggest pet peeves about ETA questions. Like, you have my truck GPS and you can see where I'm going. You can literally see how far I am away. There's your ETA.
Let me think of another one.
Don't think of another one.
Okay.
Because the video I'm going to do tomorrow, if we keep going over, then I won't have a video for tomorrow.
There's a lot of people who's going to watch your video tomorrow that is not here today.
Yeah, you're right. And they're going to have all new facts.
Yeah.
They're going to have all the answers. But if you keep dragging them out of me.
Yeah.
Thinking about my options after my year 2. I hear that a lot. I'll get some more.
I got another one. Maybe
don't
we
let
should. Can we make that video together?
Yeah, we can make the video.
All right, cool. Can we drop it on each other's channel at the same time?
Yeah. Let's do that. What's the point? Oh, no.
That's actually a really good idea. We've never done that before.
Yeah, we haven't. You're right.
That'd
be a good idea. I'm reading it. Don't let David H hear that. I don't remember at which point
that comment refers to.
What you mean, truck with me? My year is coming up the end of April. I'm done with micromanagement. High truck payment. I'm about to bounce too. I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Tired of Prime being all in the videos, all in that song. Come to Landstar, Death Row, Suge Knight. Florida voice. Stupid. Sam, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing well as well. Or doing well as well.
Death Row, Suge Knight.
Doing great as well. Magical sales team that don't talk to drivers. Yes. Freedom.
Oh, but Captain Dave. You don't know? Captain Dave, I don't know his actual youtube.com /, but Captain Dave has a video that dropped yesterday or day before with a sales associate.
No, for real. Oh, I gotta go watch that.
It was cool, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go watch that. I don't know why sales doesn't talk to their drivers. I'm sure I have a very good guess. You're very welcome, Eli. If you have any more questions, let us know. Shamarcus, what's going on? Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm 33.
He's 33. Love being able to have my whole week planned out. Yeah, that's true. Y'all think it's too late to get in the trucking industry? Good God. And we'll be coming in a bad time. I'll be coming in September 28th. It's never a bad time to come into trucking.
I agree.
Also, it's the month of March. I have no idea what the rest of this year is going to bring by the time September rolls around. But the former part of your question, it's never a bad time to come into trucking. If you come in with a plan, simple plan trucking.
Simple plan trucking. That's it.
Segue.
Simple plan trucking is Captain Dave. He interviewed a sales associate.
But if you have a plan, like if you're coming to trucking just to be a truck driver, it's probably not going to work out well. Now, if you're coming to trucking like, hey, I'm going to get in trucking, I'm going to do my training at this company or drive for this company for this long. I plan on getting this at this time, get this truck at this time, get this trailer this time. I want to get my own authority. If you have a plan, just stick to the plan.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be successful.
Mm-hmm. I got 2 ideas. First one is when I went lease at Prime, I went lease in January. My fleet manager told me not to do it. Wait till spring. My friends and experienced drivers told me it's not the best time of year. Freight slow. Wait. I didn't feel like waiting. I did it anyway. And my logic was, if I can survive in January, I can survive in spring. So who cares when you start when you want to start?
Yeah, I think I was one of the ones who told you to go ahead and go.
Mm-hmm. And the second idea is, before I came over here, I was watching YouTube, and the guy on the video had been trucking for a couple decades, and he said it seems like every 2 years, or give or take a year, there's a trucking crisis, whether it's economy, whether it's like policy or something, you know? And he's like, it's just a thing. You just have to stick it out. Don't buy things. Wait for things to, smooth over, and then you just keep on trucking. So
yeah.
Don't be frightened by things like fuel prices, and don't let things like that shudder you. You know what I mean? Just keep on trucking, man.
That's good. How's the freight at Landstar from/to Florida? To Florida, pretty good. From Florida, trash. I mean, I have a good load coming out of Florida, but it's only because nah, I'm not even gonna give that out. I have a good lane in Florida that gets me where I need to go, and it pays me well to do so. But the normal freight, I guess that is normal. It's general freight. Just that, I can't remember the name of that beer company.
I don't know.
Anyway, I haul it out of Jacksonville and take it to another place, and it pays more than the Florida rate.
That's barely Florida.
It's barely Florida, yeah. And it's not an empty trailer, but the product that they put in is like 4,000 pounds, and it doesn't go far, but it pays more than $1 a mile. It pays more than $2 a mile.
I only know one lane that goes to Charlotte, North Carolina that pays all right and justifies going in.
Is it the same?
No, it don't come. It comes out of like the Orlando area.
Okay, there's one down there too though. Mine's empty beer.
Birken.
Empty beer. Still way. It's me. Yo. How old is Johnson's Logic? Johnson's Logic is 29. Mr. Kinley.
It says C15 3406 or Detroit 60 series.
Good question. Good question.
You know, if I had to choose, like I felt if all three were in front of me and all in the same condition, I actually might try a 60 series out for the first time. Why? Simply because I've heard, and I think it is correct, that 60 series parts are slightly lower than cat parts. My cat parts have not been like unreasonably high, but I mean, if you can take slightly lower and still have a dependable motor, 60 series is known to be a dependable motor. So if you can, I mean, you know, why not? As long as you get A to B, and then, you know what I mean? I might try something new.
Okay,
I like my cat though.
This camera.
Oh, my bad. I like the cat though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the cat though. I like the cat. But I might try a 60 series.
I give you about 30 seconds for you out this camera again.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna touch the table now.
We gonna see about that. We gonna see about that.
Watch.
All right, we've been Sam. I know that there's a wait list, but I saw a post earlier today about Prime's putting a dent in their truck list, their waiting list. I saw there was like 15, 20 trucks available on Success Leasing's website. So hopefully they're going to get you guys in sooner rather than later. I hope that's coming to an end for sure.
You laughing at me? Comment?
You'll get to it.
What do you say?
I'm talking about making the comparison between Prime and
7 years ago.
I'm talking about making the comparison between Prime and Landstar.
If I could make the comparison, it'd be what I said earlier, the network.
The network?
That is extremely similar, that they're so well connected around America.
Yeah, that's true. Travis, as a retired fireman, do you think trucking would be good for a retired fireman?
You know, as a generalization, I would say yes, but at the same time, not every retired fireman, you know, some retired firemen may not like the, you know, the being in the truck. Maybe they're more, you know, I don't know, business people, or maybe they're more office oriented. So I think it kind of depends a little bit more on personality, maybe, you know, but, you know, firemen are so different even.
Real quick, I just want to say, shout out to No Hippie. I see you in the chat. I want to say real quick, I am offended at one of your videos. I am offended at one of your recent videos. I was gonna do a response, but I was like, nah, I can't. I'm not gonna do it. But I just want to let you know I'm offended by one of your videos.
Offended.
Offended.
Detroit 60, cheap rebuild. See? My bad. I'm skipping comments again, but
that's a good question. What did you guys do for a living prior to trucking?
and I think the cat motor I think the cat motor is
What?
roughly $7,000 to $12,000 more on the rebuild. Something like that. I think you can do a 60 series rebuild for 20 grand minus labor, and you can do a cat motor for roughly 30 or so minus labor, not including labor. So anyways, what did you guys do prior to trucking?
Was that because I skipped your comment?
No. It was just because they were still talking about it. We're not down here yet. We way up here somewhere.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. All right. But hey, my bad. What
did you do for a living prior?
Right prior to this, I was the director of a nonprofit that did a number of different things, but ultimately we sought to help lower income families and individuals get back on their feet. I can't remember the mission statement off the top of my head. Nevertheless, it was a Christian nonprofit organization that did a number of things. We had a homeless shelter, a medical clinic, we had a construction ministry, reshingle roofs and build ramps and things of that nature. We had a crisis relief. My bad. So we did a number of things to help people. That's where I was. And I was a pastor as well. And before that, I was a fireman. And before that, all right.
We didn't ask for a resume, God. Yeah. You got the whole resume,
yeah, my bad.
I'm like,
what?
Look, you got this lavish titles. Before trucking, I was a property and casualty claims adjuster for personal and as well as commercial businesses at an insurance company that you may or may not know.
Allstate.
First of all, this is not the guessing channel. But two,
State Farm.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
You didn't tell us. You weren't going to tell us.
Because I didn't. Anyway, before that, I was a life, health, and Medicare health insurance agent. I helped individuals, whether retired or pre-65, basically healthcare people and people looking for life insurance. I helped them get insurance. I was able to read and understand policy benefits and be able to explain it better to individuals that didn't quite understand it. Basically, I explained things to make it make sense. But yeah, that was six years prior to me trucking. 5 years, something like that. I think that's good enough. You're welcome, Sam. Honestly, I really don't want to go back to the conversation. Two of my favorite YouTubers. How's life treating you guys? Life is freaking good, man. Shout out to Trucking with Tay.
Shout out to Peg Leg. I hear you on that. I heard the same thing. Cats don't quit.
God, no.
Hey, man, that man commented on your
You're
live.
right,
Yo,
you're
you
right,
don't
man.
be just ignoring people.
It's not that I'm ignoring. I
heard the same thing, though. Cats don't quit, man. I heard the same thing. And that's worth paying a little bit more.
Yeah, that will come in handy. I just don't know much about engines.
I did a lot of reading. A ton of reading. A ton of watching videos. Yep.
See, like, I can tell you about the DD15 and I can tell you about the D13. Because those are the motors I've driven.
Yeah.
I don't know anything I don't drive.
Yeah.
So maybe that's where.
And it's because I had to buy my truck, so I had to know before I just pulled the trigger.
Yeah. Maybe it's a good friend.
And I learned a lot from just learning. I watched he's not German. Nah, he might be German. I watched the German dude's channel with the Volvo. He works with a Hispanic guy, his mechanic. He's got a shop. I'm sure somebody knows. I watched his channel a lot. Who else, man? I watched a bunch of channels just learning about pre-emissions motors. Travis preaches on YouTube. Once in a blue moon.
Yep, you sure do. Prime driver versus Landstar driver fight.
Fight? Talking about like wrestling match?
Who's the prime driver?
Who we gonna put up? Who we got at Landstar that's like big and muscular? We need somebody like the Big Show. You know who the Big Show is?
No.
Dang! what? The Big Show, like the biggest dude who ever wrestled, dog.
Pretty sure he's talking about us.
There's no prime driver in here.
I know.
Where are we, dude?
Right here.
No, we're right here.
I already said that.
Life's doing good.
I see.
It's not raining anymore.
You're late.
Wish it was sunnier, though.
It's 10 o'clock at night.
Still wish it was sunnier.
That's insane. I did response to that video for you, bro. I was offended by it too, and it wasn't even about me. How much labor to comb that beard? Oh, wait. Johnson and TK, are you guys twins? You know, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let me see your glasses real quick.
I get this question a lot on my channel.
Oh, I see why. I do look like you need to clean these mugs. These are fly, and they're not prescription. You really just wear them for fun, huh?
They are prescription.
Really?
Yes.
They are very low prescription.
There is a little prescription. It's for my stigmatism, more so.
These jumps fly, though. Hey, just real quick, can you type yes if you think I should get a pair of non-prescription glasses, or no, it would be a waste of money, and that's stupid.
Bro,
Right.
I thought I wanted like just to wear glasses until I actually needed glasses. I'm like, I fucking hate wearing glasses. God, I hate wearing glasses so much, man. Because I use them to read. Like, if I go like this, I can read it, but it's going to take me a minute.
Yeah.
But if I just put them on, I can read. No, fight Florida Boy because Prime Driver when he skills approved.
How much labor to comb that beard out?
I seen that.
The same amount of labor it take y'all to still put load locks in y'all reefer trailers after sitting in a door for 5.5 hours. That divided by 10.
Hey, you lasted a lot longer than 30 seconds.
Thank you.
Stop hitting the table.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dog.
Thank you. How much labor to comb that beard out? The same amount of labor it
I thought
takes
you already
to
answered.
decipher what prime settlements say.
That doesn't take long.
Them 5.5 to 7 pages
Yeah, you don't just.
versus
You can't read
Landstars.
Okay, I feel you. I mean, I read my prime statements, like, every single one of them, like every page. I can't answer this question, and I don't believe you can either. Maybe outside of your research, but 2020 Cascadia with the DD15 versus 2022 Peterbilt 579 with the Cummins.
Yeah, 22s versus 22s.
I don't know. I drive a 2019, and I don't drive any one of those brands. I had a 2020 Cascadia with a DD15 that was pretty good, actually. And you drove a Peterbilt 579 2021.
I've never had a Cummins, though.
Yeah, so
I prefer Cummins over a Packard motor.
oh, Liam has a 2022 Cascadia DD15.
I'd prefer Cummins over a Packard motor.
I've heard of that a lot, actually. I heard that a lot.
I just don't have trust for MX-13 yet. That's the same reason I didn't go to F2F, because F2, well, that's one of the reasons, because F2F is a younger company than Landstar.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have trust for MX-13, just because it
like,
hasn't been out
that
nearly
was
as long as, you know what I mean?
Two goats.
As they've been working on the ISX.
Hey. What? Two goats.
Oh, y'all call us a goat.
Man.
What? Dad, don't do that, cuz. Don't do that, cuz. Oh.
Okay.
Why
What's
are
up
you not a
from
pastor anymore?
Pocahontas?
Hey, I'm not a
Fuck
pastor
you.
anymore because
Where are you skipping?
I wanted to. I was right below it, right above two goats.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that.
Real quick, I'm not a pastor anymore because I wanted to. I left for Prime so that I could obtain a second skill and eventually go back into ministry work with a second way to bring revenue into my household. That's why I'm not a pastor anymore.
That's
because
good.
I did not feel like I was bringing enough revenue into my household to support my growing family doing ministry, and I did not see growth in the future. So I needed to switch it up real quick. All right?
In the name of the Lord.
In the name of the Lord. In the name. Is your D13 turbo compounding? That's a good question. I like motor questions.
Before I answer that, Adam Pierce, what's going on from Pocahontas?
Adam Pierce, what's good from Pocahontas? That's Alabama, isn't it?
I don't remember.
It's either
I've seen
Alabama or
Pocahontas somewhere
Mississippi.
before. Yeah.
It's where's Jackson? Is Jackson
Mississippi.
Jackson in Mississippi? So my guess is he is in Mississippi. Pocahontas is northwest of Jackson, I believe.
My D13 is not turbo compounding. That technology came out in the later. Huh?
Truck You. That's the name. You would probably like it because they all about them Volvos, dog. But my bad. We can wait till we get to that comment. But
Okay. I can't remember exactly when turbo compounding came out for the V&Ls, but my Volvo is still a Prime Inc. spec Volvo, and they did not order it with turbo compounding, so truck you.
Sam Weller said, now you can see your future with Johnson Logic's glasses on.
Oh, that is wild. That is wild.
Yo, Truck You is the channel I was talking about in case you were interested. German dude, he has this guy who's his mechanic, he's Hispanic, and they work on, but they are specialists on Volvos. That's how I knew about the D16, because I learned it on his channel.
Oh yeah, and you asked him
I
about
learned a lot of stuff on his channel. He's like Volvo specialist. Yeah,
I'm
Truck
gonna
You.
look that up.
They got a podcast too.
I'm gonna look that up.
Mm-hmm.
Me what?
Me
Too. I don't know.
Hashtag me too, or just regular me too?
I don't know.
Okay, be careful. We live.
You right.
Don't
You
get in
right.
trouble. You
right.
Don't get in trouble on YouTube.
You right. No waste of money. I'm pretty sure that was in response to you, I think. That no future thing is funny. You can see your future.
What does it say?
You can see your future with my glasses. I just caught up to that comment. It's funny.
Oh.
Am I that far behind? No.
No,
I'm
no,
caught
no.
up. You behind. Let's
You
see.
look distinguished. Thank you, pig leg. I can get my wife.
Y'all should start your own. You think Christina gonna think you distinguished?
I can try.
Ooh. Try is a good word.
Thank you.
Try is a good word.
Golly.
Troy says we should start our own trucking company.
What would we call it? JK.
Oh! Hey,
My
we
bad.
got- he's gonna-
JK.
We could.
That
Dang,
joint
they're
would
gonna
be
be lying.
fire. JK.
Hey, no one steal that.
That
That's in the
joint would be
works.
fire.
That's in the
Hey,
works.
how about JK with the laughing emoji? And that'll be on the side of the doggone trailer.
Well, I don't know if we can do that because we have to fill out the
'cause that
paperwork for
emoji.
it. Yeah.
That would
That would be
funny.
fire. But we can't put that in the name, but we can put that on the logo.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be funny.
Dang, that'd be cool.
RN, what's going on?
Where do you see? Oh, I'm caught up now. Just Trucking has a rebuild series on his YouTube for his comments. I saw that, and then I also saw that he put his truck and trailer for
And his
sale.
W9, right?
Yeah.
W9 got a Cummins? Yeah.
Yeah,
He just rebuilt that, yeah.
yeah. But I thought he just put it up for sale again.
Mm-hmm.
He did, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I thought I was tripping.
Pocahontas, Arkansas. Got you, Adam Pierce.
Yeah.
Pastor to make all the revenue. Well, this one wasn't.
Why does my
This one
pastor
wasn't.
have a gold Rolex and a Cuban chain?
Bro, I'm not even going to talk about your mans like that,
Hey,
dog.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That might be between him and the Lord.
Yeah, man. That's between him and D Lord.
Pastor Travis wasn't. Oh wait, Chuck and me says, "Okay, cool, thanks." Pastor Travis wasn't charging a high enough cover charge on Sunday morning. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
clearly
That's
not.
what it was.
That must be what it was.
Hey, leave your tithes and offering before you walk in the house.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
okay,
hope you're
trucking.
doing great now. Hopefully, see more videos on your channel too. Yeah, I definitely want to give another shout out to Life of Ride. 'Cause I think that was on the last live, but I definitely give a shout out to you and a speedy recovery.
Yeah,
for
man.
Your tragic, I'm sure,
Yeah, dude. That's
incident
rough.
that happened with you at work. We need to talk for sure. JK Trucking, I know, right? Man, that's a good name though.
It is.
Is it a good idea to go to Landstar after one of your experience with Prime?
Depends on who you are.
Dang, you took the words out of my mouth.
It depends on who you are.
There is no right answers to that.
Yeah. I'm just,
Quit
I'm
hitting
like
the
being
table.
your deacon.
I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's no right or wrong answer to that. It's either yes, and it could also be no. It's
Bring it home.
completely up to you as a person and how you conduct yourself.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because see, this is why I told you stop hitting the freaking table.
Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home.
Stop it, Deacon. Because a person like, I'm just gonna say, and I'm using the both of us as an example just because us two are here, but the circumstances are different. So let's just say that me and Travis started Prime at the same time. We did the year, and we came to Landstar after a year, right? Travis could have a completely fantastic experience at Landstar, and I could have a completely terrible one. Our work ethics are different, you know? Like, our mindsets are different. Your mentality going forward and your future plans are different. So there's no, after 1 year experience, could you come to Landstar? That's a better question to answer is yes, you could come to Landstar. But as far as this is a good idea, That's completely up to you. That's called an APU.
Bruh. Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
thought somebody was hitting your trailer.
That's called an APU right there.
Woo!
Hey.
Oh, I thought somebody was hitting your trailer.
The look of
I
fear
didn't,
on your
bro.
face.
I didn't have no APU at Prime either.
Oh, you did it. I forgot. You had an EPU. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I thought somebody was hitting your trailer.
Nah, that's how my APU starts up. That was funny,
And I was
though.
like, oh, we live and it's happening.
That joke was
Oh
funny.
my goodness. Hey, I would bounce off of him and say, if you lease at Prime and you really enjoy leasing at Prime, but you feel like you want something more, then Landstar might be for you. Because you've done the 1099 thing.
Yeah.
And
So
you
have
really enjoy that.
you have some type of experience jumping into the owner operator.
Yeah.
And I don't use the word jumping loosely because you were literally jumping into the world of owner operating. Because Landstar does not hold your hand at all. Like, bro, you got 2 days to ask what you need to ask. After that, you need to call your advisor. You get 2 days orientation and you are out in the world.
I have received 3 Qualcomm messages from Landstar, and all 3 were about the safety call
Thursday.
on Thursday. All 3 were about the safety call on Thursday. That's 3 calls, and I started here in December.
I can count on one hand how many times I actually have talked to Landstar. 1 was when my advisor first reached out to me. 2 was on my 90-day review, which my advisor reached out to me. And 1 time I had to call customer service about some accessorials that I should have gotten but didn't. And I got that resolved. That's it. In the 8 months that I've been here, I have talked to Landstar 3 times on the phone. And then I'm not counting the times I've had to call safety for reasons. No, I did not get into an accident. I have to call safety for a different reason. Just to ensure that I don't get fired. Anyway, not going to go into detail about that.
We just want to thank all the 45 people who are in the live this evening. If you'll please smash the like button, that would be great. And again, just wanted to thank you for stopping by this evening.
I hate that. I love it that you're doing it, but I'm just like, what is he doing?
We just wanted to thank you.
Yeah, you know, I appreciate that. Let's see, hold on. Thanks, Sam. Back. He is. Oh, I cannot answer that question, Truck With Me, about the Qualcomm with Success Leasing. However, if you send me an email, I know that email. No. You send me another message another way. Was it Instagram? I don't remember it. If you contact me a different way outside of live on video, I can answer that question for you.
Really?
Yeah. My Qualcomm is from Prime.
I know.
Yeah. But I can't.
I didn't know you couldn't do that. That's
Yeah,
why I said
yeah.
really.
Actually, I don't work for Prime.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
You're right. There's no repercussions.
It's been reconciled.
If you yeah, I work for Landstar. If you buy your truck from Prime, or if you pay off your lease purchase truck from Prime and you have their Qualcomm in there, quit while you're not at the terminal. What they gonna do? Come repossess it. But I will say I did have difficulties with Prime when they did that to me. So my last week at Prime, when I quit, I was at home in Atlanta, and my last settlement that I received had a charge for the Qualcomm, and they charged me $800 for my Qualcomm, right? So then when I went to Landstar's orientation with my own Qualcomm that I paid for, Prime told Landstar that I stole it. So
My.
You so stupid. So Omnitracks had to get involved and figure out why I have a stolen Qualcomm. For whatever reason, when Omnitracks reached out to Prime, they didn't answer. So then they reached out to me and had Landstar logs on 3-way, and I literally forwarded them the email of my settlement showing that I was charged for the Qualcomm and it was legally mine, and they released it within the next 10 minutes.
On the 3rd day.
On the 10-minute day.
Oh, geez, same thing.
But
in principle.
yeah, so how do you get your Qualcomm after you pay off your truck from Success Leasing? Don't quit Prime at the terminal. Quit after you get home.
Yeah.
What they gonna do? Make you drive to come bring it back?
Yeah. Or just bobtail away and then call and quit.
Or that. Yeah.
I mean,
or that.
Because if you need to drop your load off or something.
I mean, too, you can send that Qualcomm back to them and not get charged $800, but
You're gonna pay the $800 one way or the other.
One way or the other, you're gonna
Yeah.
pay $800. I think it's $600 at Landstar.
Yeah, but then after you have dude install it for the warranty and whatnot,
$800. $800.
Yeah, because it's like
So-
$150 you're gonna pay that dude. So what?
Yeah.
You know, the other 50. What's that?
He wants to sell. I don't know what it is.
I don't know
Oh.
what that is either.
No. I know what it's talking. Let's talk about the Qualcomm thing.
Oh.
I got down watching Arkansas Razorback basketball, and they're going to Elite 8. Go Hogs. I have no idea what that means.
Awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch sports.
Well, elite is a good word, so I believe that's good.
Yeah.
I'm not a sports
Elite
person.
8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's good. Congratulations to
I've been
to
watching
the Hogs,
Good
man.
Girls on Netflix.
Go.
It's really good. It's about like housewives who are criminals. They like wash money.
What's with you in this
That
criminal
just
show?
funny, dog.
my
Your
God.
girl be
Anyway.
wildin', dog.
You're very welcome, Ryan.
Pastor's
Logic truck.
How about just Pastor Logic? Pastor Logic.
I was talking about trucking
The
company. names.
trucking company. Crisscross trucking, yeah.
Oh, Chris God. Do they govern your truck at Landstar?
That's what they're talking about, yeah.
If
I think so. I
if
assume so.
you decide to govern your truck at Landstar, then yes.
Yeah.
My LLC doesn't govern trucks.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to say in response to that, Landstar does not want anything to do with your business. They just want to pay you.
now,
That's
if
it.
you get a speeding ticket while conducting their business, you have now made it Landstar's business
Because
you are on Landstar's authority.
Exactly,
Even
and
if you're on
yeah.
your own authority, but
and what
you
does that
have
speeding
their
ticket do
product.
to them?
Yeah, it drives down their CSA scores. It
Hazmat
This is all of us.
violations.
and we can lose our hazmat.
Exactly,
All that
exactly.
stuff.
So sure, if you get in trouble, you know, moving violations and such, anything like that,
Yeah.
you're affecting Landstar. If you don't affect Landstar, Landstar don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
So your truck being governed, that ain't Landstar business. That ain't my business. All they do is factor and provide tools for you to move freight. That's it. Factor meaning they invoice people. So if I haul a load for Johnson's Tables, right? Johnson's Tables
Because you going
needs to ship tables. Shut up.
You shocking this
If
table.
Johnson's Tables needs to ship some tables to North Carolina, and Jane Doe, the independent contractor at Landstar, she's an agent. She started her own business. She's the agent who works between me and Johnson's Logic to ship the table. And I call Jane Doe and say, "Hey, I'll take that load." Then Landstar will they will take the invoice from Johnson's Logic, pay me for it, but they'll handle that invoice later. Net 30. You know, you have to look it up later, but that's how it works. They pay people and they provide a load board and other tools for you to haul freight. Other than that, Landstar don't want nothing. And that is what I meant earlier about no micromanagement. No, they don't want nothing to do with me.
Here's a very not well-known fact about Landstar as well. We as drivers have to apply for Landstar. Agents have to apply for Landstar too. So
And I hear it's like
it's
not like
rougher than us.
I hear
They
it's
have a
like,
rougher orientation than
Yeah.
us. Like Landstar is pretty strict with their agent orientation.
Yeah.
Or hiring, or leased on process, contracting process.
I hear
So-
becoming an agent is not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not. They have a lot of classes to take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they are not Landstar employees. They
No.
are not, they do not work for Land. The same way we work
are
for our
independent
own
contractors.
LLCs, they work for their own. Or
Yeah.
they work under another person who owns one. They are not Landstar W-2 employees.
Yeah, the same way that we're independent contractors at Landstar is the same way every agency is set up, except for like one, I think. But every agent is contracted. They're contracted, just like we are. They're ICs too.
So $1,000 load, I get $650. The trailer gets what, $70? The agent gets $80. Landstar gets the rest.
Correct.
That's how it works. 8% is the agent's cut.
Yep. I gotta catch up.
Cooking the truck. You guys cooking the truck or truck stop food mostly? Talking about this week or you talking about over the course of my career?
Hey.
Number
Hold
one
on.
star boy.
Hold on. Before I address that, because I have a comment that's held for review. I'm not gonna show it only because of a certain choice word. But if they charge you for it, and they charge it to your don't pay cash. If they charge it to your settlement, that's
proof.
your receipt.
That's right.
Yeah, that's your proof.
Man, bro,
But that's
on everything I love, dog, stuff changing over there, dog.
Hey.
Stuff changing.
But you
bro.
know what? You know how many times I get that specific question from the people who watch my channel and know that I left Prime, bought my truck and left? I get that question so many times because ever since I did it, that's a lot of the questions that they
I actually get that question on your behalf and I answer.
Do you really?
Yes.
Yeah. I meant, like, I'm sure they started lying to people for the simple fact,
bro, they tripping, man.
That I did it. You know what I mean? But I mean that's on them.
Hey, I'm about to get something off my chest real quick. 100. Everybody who watched my channel know youtube.com/Travis Kinley lives. youtube.com/Travis Kinley lives. Everybody who watches my channel knows everybody who watches my channel knows the last words on all my videos are live free. I would like to take a moment in this live before we continue with the comments, because I think we're almost caught up, right?
Sure,
I would like to take a moment on this live before we continue with the comments to say to anybody at Prime who is watching, if you work Prime, you work high up in Prime. I ain't talking about sales, night dispatch, nothing like that. You at night dispatch watching your phone right now, okay? That is not what I'm talking about, okay? I'm talking about anybody who shows up to the DAB meetings. How about that? And I'm not talking about driver. I'm talking about everybody else, okay? Everybody in the world wants to live free. Nobody wants to be held down. Nobody wants to feel backed into a corner. Nobody wants to feel as if their options are limited and they cannot be and express themselves in the manner that they desire. Now, I'm not talking about that foolishness on YouTube that y'all dealt with a little while ago. I get it. That's foolishness. I get it. But when people start feeling they're backed into a corner and their options are being removed, you'll always have an issue with driver retention. Always. Prime's a really cool place to be. Y'all got great facilities and all that fancy stuff, and people who like to teach other people can really have a good time at Prime, and you give them nice trucks. But when you remove option, and keep going with it, people will always be looking at lives like this so they can go somewhere else and live free. That's just a free tip for tonight. You didn't have to super chat me for that. You didn't have to subscribe to me for that. None of that.
You know
that
what?
was a free tip.
I'm gonna piggyback off of this because I'm tired of seeing this as well.
Come on, somebody.
This is to Prime, but this is also to Prime drivers as well, especially those of you guys who are in lease contracts and you signed your contract prior to February of this year. Read your contract, and Success Leasing, stop lying to these drivers.
You said prior to February?
I think it's February.
Prior to January.
Was it January?
Somebody I know who live in the same city I do, and
yeah,
signed that one in January.
So if you signed your contract December and before, read your contract. There are people calling Success Leasing and like, hey, how much is it going to cost for me to buy my truck? And Success Leasing is telling them you can't. It's in your signed contract with a price. If you're going to call them, they're going to tell you no because they have a driver retention problem. But that's against the law, number one.
He preaching.
You're breaking a contract, Success Leasing. But two, this is shame on drivers as well. Read your contract.
For not reading your contract.
Read your contract.
You're right.
That's another question I get. So how much do how much? I get the question of how much was my truck when I bought it, and then I get the question of how much do you think my truck is?
Yeah.
And literally every single time I answer, read your contract. Read your contract.
We could tell you right now where it's located in the contract, but we're not going to. Read it. Find it. Due diligence.
Sam, we both cook on the truck.
Oh yeah, my bad. We never answered.
I know. I'm trying to.
Because I was like, you talking about this week, or you talking about?
I'm about to speed through these comments real quick. This week.
This week been different, but you know.
Well, no, not for me. I've been cooking on the truck. All right. Okay, I thought it was Instagram. I know that's kind of.
How about Eli right here? Has freight rates increased with the rise in fuel prices? No. They have slightly decreased, but I watched another video earlier tonight
Why don't you keep it
that
short?
explained why that may be.
Let's keep it short. 75 minutes.
All right, real quick.
Yeah.
Customers want to fight back. It's a customer's job to ship at the cheapest rate possible. It is a carrier's job, or as a driver, it's my job to carry for the highest rate possible, and there's always a tension right there. So we'll probably see a correction over the next 4 weeks. That's my guess. How about them hogs?
Don't know. Oh, the Elite 8 guys, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Landstar load board or JB Hunts? Never seen JB Hunts. So Landstar.
Landstar. There's something to ask. Is it rough to drive when you're bobtail with no weight on the back with the back end? It depends on the conditions. If it's, you know, no wind, no water, just road and tires, I mean, then no, it's you just driving. Now it's probably, to me, I don't know about your experience, but to me, if I'm driving bobtail, I have to allow myself more room to stop because I have less braking power because I don't have any trailer brakes.
I just don't like it.
I'm not a fan of driving bobtail.
I just don't like it.
I love the fuel mileage I get from driving bobtail, but I'm not a fan of driving bobtail.
On a flat Florida type interstate, that smooth type, you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But practically,
One turn.
Yeah, man.
I'm out.
Yeah. Usually when I'm bobtail, I'm like at home, so you go on the railroad tracks and everything's like, it's like, I'd just rather have a trailer, to be honest with you.
All right, hold on. So I'm gonna address these super chats, and then I'm gonna go back to catch up on the comments. Evan, I don't know about number one star boy. I don't know about that, but thank you so much for the super chat. Dark M June, hello from Fargo. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. RN, do I lock my trailer empty and or loaded? There's always a lock on my trailer. There's literally not a single time there's not a lock on my trailer. Even when I'm at home, there's a lock on my trailer. And
Yo, wow.
How do you know Jay is number one starboard and the biggest part-time trucker? He has had enough time to get that Landstar. Anyone can buy this jacket. Okay. Eli, factoring percentage,
Hold on,
specifically or total?
we skipped SB. Everything's going good this way.
Oh, sorry.
SB is a Landstar agent.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
Hey, you sent me an email before.
Yeah, SB is a Landstar agent. So I think that's cool.
Don't call Jane Doe.
Yeah, don't call me Jane Doe,
Cool.
call me Travis.
How's it going, SB? I'm sorry I skipped over your comment. Look, and I took my glasses off, so I don't make it no better. Factoring percentage, blanket answer without getting to specifics, 35% of the line haul.
Or somewhere a part of that.
30, somewhere in that 35%.
Somewhere in that 35, I'm paying them to
Yep.
pay me.
Yep.
Dang, I never thought about it.
Does
like
Landstar
that.
still
I'm
need-
paying them to pay me.
Yeah, you are. And guess what?
That jug is effective.
Well paid.
Yeah, that jug is
Well
effective.
spent, my boy. Well
Dude.
spent. In general, Sam, what was your question? Well, was it about the cooking in the truck? In general, I believe that was the answer. Does Landstar still need 1 year experience from my friend if I hire him to drive team? Yes. 1 year OTR and hazmat endorsement. Curiosity here, can you bring truck and trailer to Landstar? Yes. If you own your truck and trailer, you can bring it to Landstar.
Mm-hmm.
And you get that extra 7% of the line haul that we do not get.
That's right.
So instead of 65% line haul, it'll be 72% of the line haul for a drive-in, 73% of the line haul if you have a reefer.
That's right. So look, let me just say real quick. Mwap. I'm not sure. Mwap. Anyways, I should just stop trying to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I'm gonna see if I can catch up to it.
There are a lot of fleet owners at Landstar looking for drivers. I saw a Facebook
I
post.
saw a Facebook
You
post
saw
earlier
that,
today.
John?
15 brand new 2023 KW W900s. I seen that.
I
John.
said, them boys over there balling, in it.
I seen that, John. As soon as you said that, I was like, I know exactly what you were gonna go with.
I said, them boys over there balling.
Dog.
There are a lot of fleet owners. There are a lot of fleet owners at Landstar who are looking for drivers. Both of us saw a post earlier today.
Man.
There is a fleet, a Landstar fleet. They're waiting on 15 2023.
No, they just got.
They just got them.
They just got
Brand new
2023.
W900s. They just need drivers.
Yeah.
That's a great way to come into the Landstar system, learn the ropes, make your money, and save for a truck.
And before I catch up with these comments, you're probably going to ask us, well, who is it? If you join Landstar Helping Landstar Group,
and when it asks if you work there, just be like, I am a driver looking for a fleet owner, and see if they let you in.
And click, and then start searching.
Yep, start searching.
Literally type in 2023 W900.
Or type in ISO, in search of driver.
Yeah.
You know, need a driver. Like, you know, put the keywords in.
Yeah.
15 W9s, brand new W9s.
Brand new.
I was like, them boys over there balling.
Look, and you know me, I clicked on the picture and zoomed in.
Yeah.
You really took this picture?
I was like, them boys over there balling.
I did see that. I did see
15 W9s. Them boys balling in a recession, boy. They say, what fuel prices? Let me get these 15 W9.
You're right about that, kid. Prime doesn't care. They had 1,600 applications in January. Yep, I know about that. And I also know about the hiring freeze as well. And they're selling used trucks for under $50K. Yep, I agree with that. Except if you can't read it, get a lawyer.
Garcia Motor Freight, you saw that too? Same thing with Schedule C?
Yeah, with the Schedule C, yeah. We were just talking about that. Is Prime just strictly for beginners, or you just pick and choose the company you want? Either way.
Yeah. There are a lot of people who have been driving for decades that work at Prime, and I got mad respect for them, yeah.
Yeah, I know your contract had a Schedule C and Prime said no. And look, and y'all, people were joking about it when I said this before when I first came to Landstar, and I was in the Prime Discord group, and I was like, take them to court. You have a legal binding contract that says you can buy your truck after a certain time frame. If you're within that time, now hold on. So Kev, your situation was a little different. I think yours was more mileage than time. But still, it shouldn't have mattered because at the time that you were trying to purchase was within your contract.
Yeah.
So, look, everybody who's on here that was in that Prime Inc. Discord, Driver Hub Discord channel, and we had this ongoing joke because I was telling people to take people to court. I was dead serious. Bro, it's a legal binding contract when you sign that contract. Prime signs it, you sign it, and your business signs it.
Come on.
They can't tell you no. You have a legal document that says you can buy that truck at that time frame. Now, if you weren't within that time frame, that's different. Now, but if you're within that time frame, you have a legal document that literally says that you can buy that truck. It doesn't matter if you call leasing and they say no. You have a contract that says you can.
That's right.
If they don't honor a contract, Life Ride literally just said exactly what I just said. If they don't honor a contract, you hire a lawyer under contingency. It's literally exactly what the whole spill is just about.
Or, you know, it doesn't seem like it would be that complicated though. If you could just find out what forms you need to file, then you wouldn't really need the lawyer. But I guess the lawyer could do it with ease. Huh?
Also, too, I really don't want to get too deep into it because I am not.
Hey, we're not lawyers. We can't offer legal advice. Yeah, we didn't give that disclaimer. We can't offer legal advice. We just know what the contract says.
Yeah, I know how to read a contract.
We know what some of them say. We know some of them don't say that no more.
I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that out.
Florida.
No. Life of Ride.
Yeah.
I can't read that out loud. We just had a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Prime is all good until you start asking too many questions. Aren't you happy that a nice truck, these nice terminals is driving and release the truck from us? What's Prime gonna do? Fire me? Yeah, I can read that.
Yeah.
My year coming up at Prime. Hey, dog, I hear that like a lot of new people, message me in comments, Instagram, they send me emails, they say the same thing. They are thankful that I helped them choose Prime, and they cannot wait until that year, and then they're on the bigger and better things. And it's not their fault, it's not my fault, it's not his fault, it's no one's fault, except just creating a path that's not closed off. Like, just because you go to Prime, that is not the end. Like, two witnesses right here. You got Riding with Kev, another content creator that's proof. Matt and Liz at No Luck Trucking, another living proof.
How about Country Trucker Brad
on the bigger and better things.
Country Trucker Brad.
Like, just because first of all, I don't know about you, I'm pretty sure you do though, I still advocate for Prime. I still think Prime is a great company. Even though we're sitting here talking about the flaws of Prime, I'm still not the person to say, oh, don't go to Prime because of. I'm not that person. I still say go to Prime. So I'm just saying that there are other paths that you can take.
That's right. Just want to take a moment to all 52 people in the live right now. Just want to take a moment to all 51 people in the live right now. If you'll please smash that like button. Even if you leave, please smash that like button before you close the app. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.
Oh my God. You almost killed me, dog.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. So,
oh my God.
Prime is such a unique place in so many great ways, and then so many other ways that are not nearly as great. And, you know, one of them is just that some people seem to feel there's no other option that may fulfill them, or they may have something they can benefit more out of. They can expand or grow in some way. Some people act like there's no other option. And it's like, man, you just right there, man.
I also want to bring up a sidebar point too. Even though I was bashed by this person,
Judith?
No.
She was talking cash money
I don't know where they went. But even though I was bashed by this person earlier this week, he is still a great talking point, and that's no hippie trucking transportation. Just because we left Prime doesn't mean Prime is not successful. No hippie trucking transportation is literally running a fleet at Prime right now.
Eric,
driver lineup, is running a fleet successfully. I can't remember his name, but
Junior Honduras.
Junior Honduras. No, I wasn't him. But Kikomo Express, I know you guys saw it around the terminal. He just bought his 6th truck. There are successful people at Prime still.
Yeah.
I guarantee they put a lock on that trailer too.
Yeah.
But just because we left Prime for our own reasons, not because of Prime. You know, I mean, mine was a little bit because of Prime. Well, it was Prime's fault that I left in the first place. Y'all already know about that if you're watching my channel. But anyway.
Barry put law firm of Johnson and Kinley. SB asked an accessorial question.
Number question.
It's almost like the bottom.
You should, Eli. You should join Prime. I got a feeling that's not water. It is water, I swear. So now, a question only Landstar will understand. What kind of accessorials are you getting from other agents besides... Ooh.
And define it first, because some people may not. Yeah, some of these people haven't even gone to Prime yet. They don't know what accessorial is.
Sir 3, like the big 3? Like fuel, loading, unloading?
All of them. I mean, all the ones you can think of. Stop pay.
Yeah,
what else?
Let's see. You can get toll pay, loading, unloading, fuel surcharge.
I forgot where that document was.
Yeah, there's a whole list. There's a whole bunch of accessories you can ask for to break it. Now, depending on the agent, depending on the agent and what they're allowed to do and their category that they're placed in at Landstar, they can break out some stuff for you. Now, as I've said before, Landstar gets 65% of the line haul. So outside of fuel surcharge, what else is broken out of the line haul is completely up to you.
I wish you would explain that to someone with brand new ears.
Okay, all right. So accessorials. So going back to
this is why people can't understand how we make money.
Yeah, I know.
Because you didn't, you know what I mean? Brand new ears.
Because I can't just give all the details. But I think it is a good question that people should know though.
I'm trying to look for that document.
SB's question is asking about accessorials. So accessorials is other finances that are broken out of the line haul that can either be distributed at 100% to the driver or 65% to the driver. That includes detention pay, stop pay, and fuel surcharge. For everyone who has in trucking should know exactly what those are. Now, other stuff that you can ask for that is listed in your orientation guide. I think it's pay. I don't remember what page that was on. I have it in that drawer, but I don't remember.
What I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are 85%. Yeah. They're all different.
You can ask for a lot of So when I say break out of the line haul, if the line haul is 5,000 and you're going, for sake of argument, 1,000 miles. Actually, I don't know what the fuel surcharge is right now.
Let's just call it 50 cents.
Let's call it 50 cents.
Keep it easy.
I'm also terrible at math. But let's say 50 cents times 1,000 miles, which is 500. So $500 out of 5,000, you now have $500, 100% to you as the driver, because fuel surcharge is paid at 100% to the driver. And out of the line haul that's left, you have $4,500. So as of this moment, right now, $4,500 multiplied by 65 or 0.65, which is 65%, is what you're going to be paid, and the rest goes to Landstar. Now, you can start getting what's called accessorials, which goes in line with that fuel surcharge, which is stop pay if there's multiple stops, loading and unloading pay. So you're getting paid to load the trailer, and you're getting paid to unload the trailer. You have a driver assist accessorial. I don't remember all the full list. Those are always the biggest 5. I know there's a hazmat. There's a difference. So there's a hazmat accessorial, and there's a hazardous charge. You can break out of the line haul, or they add on to the line haul for the hazardous charge. So there's 2 ways you can go about that.
Tolls, like you mentioned.
Tolls, yeah, no, that's on the list. Are you still looking for that? I'll give
Man,
you,
I thought it
give
would have
you
been
that
so
list.
cool if I could find it and just save it to my phone. If you give it to me a hard copy, I'm not gonna keep up with it.
Just take a picture of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's how it works, you know. That's how the numbers add up. You know what I mean? So
but SB, I hope that at least briefly answers your question.
Yeah.
Because that is a very loaded question.
Oh, SB knows the answer. That was
I know.
else.
No,
Yeah.
I know. It's a
else.
very loaded question for us to answer, because there's a lot that you can ask for. Now, again, you can ask for it. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get it. It really depends on the rating that agency or agent has with Landstar and what they're approved to break out and not break out. Also, if you're getting $4,500 of the line haul and you ask for $4,500 in loading accessorials, you're going to get denied. So
yeah,
you can't, like, Landstar is going to make their money. Now, you can break some stuff out if you're approved for it. Outside of that, you get 65% of whatever's left in that line haul.
You want to answer the last question, second to last question, just to stay on third to last question?
Can you request a larger fuel surcharge? Yes.
Will you get it?
Maybe.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you sure will get it. Especially like what? We got a party going on. Hey, Ben, I answered your comment during this live. Sometimes, okay, say if I'm an agent and I haven't, like, you know, say it's Wednesday morning, right? And the fuel surcharge gets refreshed like Monday night. It's either, I think it's Monday night, Tuesday morning, right? So if I haven't updated myself on the new fuel surcharge, like that time when fuel went up like weeks ago or whatever, our fuel surcharge jumped like 15 cents overnight. You know,
yeah, our fuel surcharge was like 62 cents a mile.
Yeah, the week it changed, it like went really high or whatever, right? But if I didn't know that as an agent and I just got to work and you called and nobody told me yet, I'm just sitting down, I don't have no coffee in yet, I might try to give you 50 cent, 51 cent or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
That happened to me, actually.
Yeah, it happened to me too. I had to ask her.
And I was like, you know, Landstar has 62 cents fuel surcharge?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
So, sometimes well, hold on a minute. Let me just.
Yeah.
You hit a little finger move?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Bet.
You'll get that.
Yeah, so, I mean, hey, look, man, all people can do is tell you no, man.
No, Hibby, I know you weren't quite literally bashing me. It's just the way that I listened to the video, it felt like it. You know
That's why I put, you know.
And look, you know, it felt like it because every time you said the word Landstar, it was like, ugh. You know what I'm saying?
right above the star.
I know, you know, obviously we have talked, you know, I consider us friends. I know that you weren't quite literally bashing me. It just felt like it, so I gotta give you crap about it. Prime did have a nice fitness center, for sure.
They got nice everything.
Trucker me, I know you're already gone. Be safe. There is one thing I really like. That is one thing I really like over here. I get one rate, no fuel, this, stop, this, etc., and I get 80% of everything.
Awesome.
That's good. I'm not talking Japanese. I need to make a business and replicate Prime's business model. I bet I'll get rich. Bet money you'll get rich. Bro, I said this to another Landstar driver. Ah, dang, what did I say? I was like, Prime is a good company. Their business model is is like locked. Like Prime has a fantastic business model. If you're coming to be a truck driver and enjoy trucking, Prime is a great company. Now, if you're someone that reads stuff and wants to understand how things work, man, Prime is the Pied Piper, son. Like Prime, you can hate the player, but you cannot hate the game. That's what I told him. So you can hate the player, but you cannot hate the game that Prime's doing, bro. Prime's business model is amazing. If I created a fleet, no, it still is. It still is.
Prime for them.
No,
Their
like not their
and
business model.
Benefits
How they're
them.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Concrete.
Yeah.
Like someone just said, if I were to create a fleet or create my own trucking company and use Prime's model, bet money I'll be rich.
Yeah, certainly.
Florida boy, yeah, that was
certainly.
Man. Bet money you'll be rich. All right.
Oh, okay. I got you, Ben. I got you, Ben. Hey, look, man. I got something cool we can talk about if you want to. I know we getting long, but I got something cool.
I know.
It's in reference to that, though.
Is it?
It is. SB has came on my live, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it seems, that's the strip I was talking about. I thought I got mine from Walmart, same one though. That's how I knew what you was talking about.
No, this is not the strip I was texting you about.
Oh, well, mine when I had to, make it stay too.
Oh yeah, with the
yeah. Anyway,
they haven't seen this yet.
SB came on my live, and the way I perceived it was that SB wanted to know, what can I do as an agent to make myself stand out from other agents, so that the same way we sit out here, how can we be successful? How can I connect with agents to move? It seemed like SB was thinking along the same lines. How can I connect with more drivers too? So what would you say if there was one thing an agent could do? You know what I'm saying? If you were an agent and you knew what you know now, what would you do as an agent to make your business, you know what I mean?
Dang, that's a good
because I appreciate SB dropping in like
really
this.
do.
We don't be having agents drop in like that.
I do have agents hit me up on my
I know what I'm gonna say. I just figure out that you
say what you gonna say first.
Here's what I would do, SB.
Now I'm gonna see if I can.
One thing I see, business is all about supply and demand, right? If you really want to have a successful business, look for a problem, look for the solution to that problem, and then provide the solution to the problem, right? One problem I see is in the Landstar groups, there are always drivers looking for, looking for a dedicated lane. How can I make a circle that takes me into the house often? Or I got a certain amount of states that I want to stay in. I know this is time consuming, but it seems like if you take the time to help one of those drivers achieve their goals, word of mouth will spread about you.
Yes. So I'm going to piggyback off that because what you said is exactly correct. Something that stands out to me, SB, about agents, and I've talked to several of them like this, something that's successful is, one, if you're running a freight, understand what that freight is, number one. Understand the lane that freight runs in, and understand the average of that freight. Now, I understand rate, obviously something that was going for $3,200 yesterday and now trying to go for $1,300, that's a big jump. And I think there's a lost communication between agents and drivers and customers, that if you just paid someone $3,200 yesterday for the same load and they're asking you for a repeat load and all of a sudden it's 65% less than what it was or 70% less than what it was, I wouldn't like. I get into a lot of arguments with agents about loads I understand that I've taken before and I know, but whenever they take $3,000 off the rate, for instance, there's a hazmat load I know for sure that runs from Atlanta, Georgia, going up to New York. It normally pays me $5,800 for 900 miles, right? I called about that same hazmat load a few weeks ago, and it was now paying like $3,000 or $3,100. And I asked him what happened to the rate, and he couldn't answer. And I'm like, okay, well then I want my request to rate. It's like, oh, the customer can't do that. I have a freight bill from 3 weeks ago that says you can. So what happened? So consistency is something that I would recommend, and also to stand out from drivers. Be willing, and I'm saying this from a driver to an agent, be willing sometimes, you know, to, if you can get the vibe or understand the mentality or even the emotional response of a driver, and you think they're going to work well with you in the way that you run,
Bring it home, Pastor. Bring it home.
You know, sometimes it's okay to take a hit. I'm not saying don't make any money off the load, but if it's going to take you a hit to have some type of driver retention, like, you know what, this guy has treated me well in the past, you know, let's hook this driver up.
Mm-hmm.
Like Travis just said, that word of mouth is going to travel fast. So once you have, you know, you take that one hit and you get 5 more drivers that run that same area, now you have consistent drivers for that lane. You just built an empire for that lane that's going to build you money.
Bring it home, Pastor.
Scared money will not lose money. Scared money will make you money. So be willing to take it on the chin.
Bring it home, Pastor.
You don't have to do it all the time,
Bring it
but
home.
every once in a while, even just to gauge a driver to see if they're a good fit, you know, for your lanes, for your loads, it'll play out in the long run. I promise you it will. And I've worked with agents exactly what I'm telling you right now. I've worked with agents and coached them on the same thing. We still talk, like me and the agent still talk. I don't run their freight anymore, but we constantly, I won't say constantly, but every once in a while I'll get an email or a text from them checking in with me and you know, ask me, and I ask them like, hey, how's that lane going? It's like, oh man, I got all kinds of drivers on this lane now. So it's like, especially if you see that load pop up for you often, be willing to open up that lane. There are a lot of drivers that are looking for round trip loads. If you've got a lane going from Atlanta, Georgia to Dallas, Texas, and you see that load is running 4 times a week, 5 times a week, try and find, you know, if you see that's consistent, try and find that back call. If you find that back call, I guarantee you drivers will be lining up at your door. Oh, I'll take that round trip. And that's constant drivers.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by just kind of, if you can take a little bit more time to help the driver out, you know, in getting it done, both of you win, and your name will get out there.
Yeah.
You go on them Landstar groups, win. You see them drivers that are like, well, how can I find dedicated loads here? How can I? When you see that post, if you work on that, maybe even if you could give it an hour and a half, if you produce any sort of result out of an hour and a half worth of work, and then send that person a Facebook message, hey, this is what I found. Are you interested?
Yeah.
You know?
Another thing about those posts on Facebook is you see drivers ask about dedicated lanes here and there. What you see is not a lot of comments. What you don't see is all the messages that person is getting about dedicated lanes in his area.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sitting duck policy, Prime versus Landstar. I was never a sitting duck at Prime. I obviously don't.
I was. Look,
I
the
don't.
policy is the same. It's just people will snitch on you more at Landstar.
Oh,
But the
geez.
policy is the same. You're not supposed to sit duck at. I don't know. You won't get fired immediately at Prime, but the policy
You'll
is
get
the
a
same.
warning.
Yeah, you get a warning.
I definitely got a warning at Prime. The one time I had to do it, and then the state trooper was literally right next to me when safety called me.
Yeah.
So
I answered killing it customs already, so you can move.
Okay. Prime may pay attention. Go ahead, talk about something real quick so I can catch up.
All right. The one you need to hit is, I'm a total newbie, but why do you need agents? Are they akin to a fleet manager for company drivers? That's where you're at. You're down here a little ways. Wherever you see
Okay,
Eli's
so
name,
everything
that's
I'm
right
good.
there.
So agents are more so for the owner operators, but the harsh answer is no. They are not fleet managers.
Should have stayed at Prime.
Yeah, they are not. They are not fleet managers. However, I will say, and SB can probably agree with me on this. They're not fleet managers, but if you find that agent and you work well with that agent will give you loads where you don't have to touch the load board, and you can trust in that agent to make you money. They're not a fleet manager, they're still just an agent, but it's fleet manager-esque as far as them just straight line dispatching you just from that agent. So the harsh answer is no. Agents are nothing like fleet managers. However, if you find an agent, like they tell you at Landstar orientation, if you develop that relationship with an agent, the goal of coming to Landstar is to get off of the load board. And that's going to come through who you meet, who you network with, and the agent building relationships. Like, everything that they preach is exactly correct in orientation, and that was 2 days.
How do you build relationships? Why are relationships important? Check out my latest podcast at traviskinleylives.buzzsprout.com. That's traviskinleylives.buzzsprout.com. All 45 people in the room, thank you for being here tonight. If you'll please smash that like button. And now back to Johnson's Logic.
I know you did not just plug yourself and then plug my channel right behind it.
Go ahead.
That's wild.
That jacket is fire.
Guys, I don't really worry about you getting along with agents, as I saw you are easy, lovable guys, and I bet it's a pleasure to every agent having you on the load. Thanks for your opinion. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. That's why I like to listen to your lives. For both of us. I really appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Ben, that's a good question. Reverend Johnson speaking the gospel. When I grow up, I'm going to be just like you. Aw, thank you. Who are you driving for now? Landstar. And do they have a truck finance program? No, they do not. Hey, that's Michaela. I forgot you changed your trucking channel name. Yeah, so I'm driving for Landstar, and they do not have a truck finance program.
I thought so too. I just pulled her channel up. I thought that looked like her.
Yeah, I recognize that name. SB, I don't believe you told your code publicly, but real quick, it's exactly what I was just talking about. SB.
Ben be wildin'. How you gonna do the plug without the doggone trucker pad?
Look, because trucker pad don't sponsor me.
Dang.
What are you doing?
Taking a seat for my mom.
But exactly what I was just talking about, SB, earlier, about building those agent relationships and just having a good building a good relationship, or word of mouth. You know, just me talking to an agent, or just me and you having this conversation, answering your questions. Now you have a Landstar driver asking for your code. You know, it's like simple stuff like that. And that's not just to SB, that's to any agent or agency and any driver. That was a blanket answer for everything I said about building relationships with agents. So,
Life a ride. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Hope you feel better, bro.
Oh man, yeah. I really hope your recovery goes well, right? I really hope your recovery goes really well, and I hope you're enjoying that rye whiskey. Are you about to get some sleep? You definitely is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that means yeah. All right, Florida boy. Appreciate you, bro.
10 months. Man, that's a good thing, Gerard. Gerard or Jared? Is it Gerard?
It's Gerard.
I really want it to be Gerard so I can be right.
Jared has one R.
Not all the time.
All right, Gerard, let us know who's right.
I'm pretty sure it's Gerard. Just tell me I'm right. Just tell me I'm right. I feel better. Do they have you track the load? That one load I ran, the agent had me download the app on my phone and was calling. So there are agents or agencies that do that. Like Travis just said, it depends on the agent. Every time. Yes, very few
I'm trying to help you out a little bit.
I know, I got you. Actually, you're doing really good. You're doing really good. But what I'll say personally, one, if it's in the description of that load on the load board, I don't call if they do third-party tracking. And if it's not in the description and I call and we get through every interview question I have for that agent, and at the very end it's like, oh, we also need you to download such and such, like, oh, go ahead and take that load up off me, big dog, and I hang up. I don't do third-party tracking. Why? Because it's in our contract that the agents that we use, yeah, those. In our contract, we have an app that tracks us in Landstar system. Every agent has access to that system. Outside of that, you have a way to track me. Don't call me. I don't need to download another phone. Also, and I'm not going to mention those names, but I will say something about those apps. Read the fine print. Read the fine print before you agree to that contract in that app. Because I guarantee you, if that app is on your phone and then you deleted it, that app is still on your phone. I don't download those apps. If you need me to be tracked, every agent has access to our Landstar tracking that Landstar provides, and they can track me that way. If they call me, I literally block them until the end of the.
I'm personally not as paranoid as he is. I have used it before. It doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you.
I'm paranoid.
I understand it's not always the agent that needs to track you, though. Sometimes it's the customer that needs to track you.
And I do understand that. But again, it goes back, it's not my job to update the customers to agents.
I give you that. That's a good argument. That's a good argument. And that's why we're owner operators. So a company doesn't tell us what we have to do. I just use the doggone thing. I don't know.
Life of Rye had a bit of a work-related incident and is currently on recovery. It's about as much as I'm willing to say why he is not here to ask him permission to share his story.
It's pronounced like the Subway guy. It's Jared. Good job.
It is Jared.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter.
No, you're both right.
Anyway.
No, you were. Yeah, no, I was right. I was right. Yeah.
See, I feel like this is all about who's right and who's not right.
I feel like pronounced like the Subway guy is a bad, comparison.
He's a ball.
He's in jail. He's in prison.
What did he do?
He's a child molester.
Really?
Yeah. Duh.
When did that
I'm
happen?
gonna Google that. It was a couple years ago.
That's terrible.
Yeah. The footlong guy is
Not
in
the
jail.
children.
Footlongs, yeah.
Look, I'm about to go to bed. I don't need you.
I was just about to close this side.
Hey,
I
Sam,
only go an hour.
yeah, I'm about to answer Sam just so I can show him a picture. But other than that, I'm about to go to bed. What?
Which picture you finna show him? Nah, which picture you finna show him? You
It's not bad.
You can't be showing yourself on my channel.
Like what?
Wait, which one you finna show him? Is it the one I'm thinking of?
If it's on my Instagram, are you serious? What is on my Instagram that is inappropriate? Are you serious?
For me?
Anyways. Oh my goodness. That is your... why is that inappropriate?
What is it?
That is literally your protected right as an American.
Right. I know.
Why is that inappropriate?
It's inappropriate for my channel.
Anyway, he tripping.
Oh my God.
This is one of my hobbies. I ride the red one. Oh, I forgot. I ride the red one. It's the 19 Ultra Limited.
Well, we all are.
I also like to shoot firearms, but I can't show a picture on Johnson's Logic's channel.
No firearms on her. Oh, Ben, agency code is... I've worked with you before. I don't know if it was specifically you. I have definitely pulled freight for that agency code before. But I will say that by everyone saying the same thing that I'm about to say. It is bedtime.
Hey, you be having freight in my area.
You be having a lot of freight in my area.
Yeah, hey, we gonna holler at you.
Hey, send us an email.
We gonna holler at you. We gonna holler at you. Hey, we gonna holler at you.
Yeah, we gonna chat.
Hey, man, there is another, I think you're a guy, right? There is another, will you answer that? Because SB, I never know whether to use guy or girl. Anyway, there is an agency. I don't know if you do this, and if you do, I would like to be added onto the list. But there's an agency I know of, and they do periodic, sometimes it's every week, and then other times I get it like once every other week or something. But they do emails of
the loads available for that week.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some of them will not be on the load board. Like they do emails, so people will just hit them up. If you have a list like that, I would like to get on your list.
I'd like to be on that list too.
Yeah.
Because you run in my area a lot.
Yeah, yep,
a
lot.
Same area.
Yep, a lot.
Yeah.
So if you, definitely, my email's in the description of all of my YouTube videos. If you have a list like that, that would be great. Yeah, they just have like this drop in, it's like a...
His name is Sam.
Sam? Bet. So
sure.
Sam, it's like it's basically like a Microsoft Word document with a chart that they made, to, from, miles, all the general information, rate per mile, all of that, and weight or whatever, weight, date, rate. They have that on a chart, and they just,
Come up with that on the fly.
I needed a way, when I first started, when I call agents, I need a way to remember my questions. Weight, date, rate. Weight, date, to and from, when, rate. What is it paying? Weight, date, rate.
Man, that's good.
That's
good. Hey, somebody write that down.
Because them agents be like, they be going off with the information. When you knew, you like, okay,
It's two Sams.
hold on. Where is it coming from again?
Yeah.
You're right. The agent be like, bruh.
I'm not saying this again. It'd be like that.
Yeah. But I thought that was cool. I like the little chart. But if you have a chart, I'd like to get on your email list.
Yeah, I'll add us. Anyway, we're about to close this out. We've been on here for...
Thank you, Ben.
Get out of here. Anyway, I really want to thank everyone for joining us live. I really appreciate it. Please jump over to youtube.com/Travis Kinley Lives. Get out.
YouTube.com/Travis Kinley Lives. YouTube.com/Travis Kinley. Please check out the podcast, Kinley and the Mic. Type in Kinley and the Mic in your Google search, in your Yahoo search, in your podcast search, or just go to Travis Kinley Lives. That's TravisKinleyLives.buzzsprout.com. TravisKinleyLives.buzzsprout.com. All 40 people in here, please smash the like button. Thank you for coming to Johnson's Logic's YouTube Live, and we're gonna let him close it out. Dang, right? Hey, it's late, dog.
Oh my God, I can't. Anyway,
Criminal justice system.
no. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up. Like I always say, if you're thinking, you guys might as well do it logically. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.